fellow YouTubians, and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that has recently come to my attention. Now, almost a month ago, I turned 15, and I realize now that it's one of the hardest things that you could ever do in your life. Like, how have all these people been able to do this? Like, so many people have been 15 before, and I can't even begin to comprehend how. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is we can't drive. Like, when I'm 15, I'm starting to feel like, okay, so, I'm in high school now, I'm starting to get more mature, Like, I'm getting more mature. I think this is the time that I should be starting to leave the nest, like, kind of realizing that the mama bird and the dad bird, I can get away from them a little bit. Like, just a little bit. Like, kind of escape. Like, if I was a bird, I would be, like, kind of flapping my wings, trying to fly and just go for a little fly out of the nest and then come back because I have to come back because I have to wean the mom and the dad bird off of me, of myself. So I gotta start leaving and then go and doing my own thing, and then I'll come back, let them soak it all in, me being there, soak that in, and then I'll leave again, But I can't drive, so I can't do that. I can't do any of those things. Like, I think that I'm definitely mature enough. I'm definitely mature enough to be able to drive a car. There's some people who are not even mature, not mature at all, even at 16 years old, and they are not ready for that responsibility. Not even until they're 18. So I think for some people, it should be 18 years old that they have to do a car, or to be able to drive a car, Like, some people are not like, not at all mature enough to drive a car. Some people, like me, are mature way earlier than 16. I was probably mature enough at 14, possibly even 13 years old. I might have been mature enough to drive a car. I was probably just too short. But, I feel like right now, I'm only 1 year away. Maybe just for me, like, give me like a pardon, I guess, and let me drive a car. Like, I'm old enough, like, I think, well, I'm not old enough, but I think that I have the skills to be able to do that. Like, I can get the gas money. Oh, wait, I can't get the gas money, because I can't get a job either. Like, I swear, I've looked at least 8 to 10 places. I'm looking, and I'm like, how old do you have to be able to go and work at this place? 16. 16. You gotta be 16 at every place that you go to. Like, 16 years old? Like, give me a break, man. Like, I'm 15, and I'm perfectly able to do that. Like, even just like a convenience store, like, I could just be like, give me that, ring it up, here you go, give me some money, and then, like, done. It's not hard. I don't think it's hard. It shouldn't be hard. Like, a lot of people have jobs like that. That's why there's so many jobs like that, because it's super easy and anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. My 9-year-old brother could probably do it. Like, give him the job. But the thing is, people don't want to be talking to young people. The thing is, most young people my age are considered stupid people. Because they are! Most of them are stupid people. Like, because, oh man, it's most people in my grade, or in grades 1 or 2 grades above me, and definitely below me, are like so immature, and they would not be able to have a job like that. They'd be like, oh, you want to buy this? Well, let me just throw it over in the corner real quick, go grab it, and then I'll ring it up for you. Like, what the heck? Why would you even do that? A lot of people just use teenagers as like a whole, and they're like, this is teenagers right here, and then, that's it. You're a teenager, so you're irresponsible, and you're a jerk, but I'm not. Like, whenever there's those people who are like, a lot different than everybody else in one certain category, like me, I never get anything. I'm still just considered like a 15-year-old like teenager who doesn't know how to do anything in life. Like, I know how to do a lot of things. I can definitely be a clerk. I definitely I should be able to drive. And, I think that there's definitely some jobs that I should be able to do. Even working at Subway. Like, I can make a sandwich. I make a sandwich for myself every single day for lunch. Except for today, because I have waffles. And the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is the fact that, when you're around 15, probably, for most people a little bit earlier than that. But for me, because I'm small, I haven't really hit my growth spurt yet. but I think I'm starting to, so that's good. But for most people, it's around like 12 to 13, but for me it's around 15, a little bit earlier than that, 14, 13. There's that time in your life where you don't know if you want to buy the kids' clothing or the adults' clothing. Because, like, you have a shirt, say this shirt right here, this Captain America shirt, like, you go to one store, and they got the largest size for kids, okay? And that's too small on you. Okay, makes sense. So you go, the largest size for kids is too small on you, but you're really close. You go to the smallest size of the adult section, and that's too big on you. So you don't know which clothes to buy. It doesn't matter if I want to buy the smaller one now on me or the bigger one on me. But either way, you're going to look stupid and you're going to look silly, but I just have to pick how silly or stupid I want to look. And that's not fair. That's not fair to me. They should make in between. For shoes too. Usually around size 8. They have the break between kids and adults. Some stores, you go into like Foot Locker and you have, you know, kids sizes, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 up to 8. So the largest kid size is 8. And then you go to the adult section and the smallest adult size is like 9. No 8.5. No 8.5 anywhere. You can't find 8.5. And then the 8s are too small on you, and the 9s are too big on you, and you have no choice but to choose the 9s. But then you're clunking around in your shoes all day because you can't even fit into the 8s at all, and then you have to be in the 9s, but they're too big for you anyway. Some stores, they have, you know, like the 8, the 8.5, but they're either in the adults or the kids. Like some stores will have the 8 and 8.5 in kids, and some stores will have the 8 and 8.5 in the adults. But they don't have it in the other one. So I go to this store and I'm like, hey, I want an 8.5 shoe. I go to this store, I'm like, hey, I want an 8.5 shoe. But I go to this store and I look in the kids section and I can't find it. And then I go to this store and I'm looking in the men's, in the adult section, because I looked in this store and I couldn't find it in the kids section. And then I go into the adult section in here and I can't find it in there. So if by chance I go to this store and I'm thinking, okay, 8.5 is in kids. I go to this store, I look at kids, and the highest one, not there. The highest they have is 7.5. And then I'm like, okay, well, there's none in this store. I don't even try to check the men's. And then I go to this store, and I'm like, so it must be in the men's now. And then I go to this store, and I don't see them anyway, because they're 2 different stores and they have 2 different things. Like, I think there needs to be a set thing where 8.5 is definitely kids or it's definitely adult. So it's like, I don't understand. How can some stores be different about that? It's just so stupid, and that's why I don't like being 15. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this kind of like a rant video, and I hope that you found it funny, because I really enjoyed doing it. I think about these things all the time in my head, and I think it's good for me to be able to talk to you guys about this. So if you did like it, then go ahead and leave a like down below, or tell me down in the comment section. Or you could subscribe, which would definitely show me that you want to see more of my content, and maybe if you get enough likes on this video, I'll make another rant video about something else. Alright, so, you know, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.